I think we're possibly live at the moment. Let me check. Yep, we're live. Okay. Um, Nobody's watching yet. Okay. So, oh, hey, Passad. Oh, yeah, Passad. So this video's live for a couple of reasons. I'm not really gonna let chat disrupt me. I'm not letting anyone join. I'm just gonna do this little video. I was gonna make a regular video, but it would take up a lot of storage on my take up a lot of storage on my computer, so I'm doing it live for you guys just to have people come on, enjoy the show. Not come on. Um I'm gonna mess up a lot in this video. Sorry guys, this is live. I just decided to do this because it was fine. It was fun to do live, so here we go. So this is my final thoughts on Bio-Rama. I said basically all I should have um, said on the live stream, but I figured, hey, one last video to basically cover my thoughts. So yeah, this is one last video. It's live. I'm gonna mess up a lot. I might have to leave occasionally. I don't know. It's not gonna be that long. I don't want it to be over 30 minutes. It's just gonna be a live stream. We've already been talking for way too long. Yeah, so Bio-Rama was a series that I started all the way back in, and again, I'm going to be repeating a lot of things that I said on the stream. So if you guys didn't watch that stream because it was like 2 hours or something like that, here's a quicker, faster chance for you to watch it again. It'll be on my channel if you just want to watch this video. So yeah, Bio-Rama was a series I started all the way back in July of 2015 with the Meet the Masters series. It was heavily inspired by Revive Bionicle 2. Which was one of my favorite Bionicle videos at that time. It was just one of my favorite videos in general, and I loved that. I loved Reviving Bionicle 2. I liked Reviving Bionicle 1, but I didn't see that one first. I watched Reviving 2 first. So when I saw it, it really just inspired me. It was so much fun to watch. It was such an enjoyable adventure, and I really wanted to make a comedy series based off the new sets of that time, which was the 2015 sets and the soon-to-be Skull villains. So I was really, really excited, and I started the series. Bio-Rama episode 1, or not, Meet the Masters. There was going to be like 4 Meet the episodes, and then the rest was all going to be the actual series. There was no planned mystery plot for the entire series. It was just going to be a comedy. It was just going to be one. It was going to be a mini series, just one season, and that's it. But yeah. So yeah, that's what it was. It was going to be a comedy series, and then it started to get a little bit more towards the mystery side in episode 3. I believe episode 3 is the first time mystery ever occurred in the series. But it just kind of became like Revive Bionicle version, my own version of Revive Bionicle, and I liked it. I liked season 1 generally. It took a long time for me to finish. I remember I didn't even finish till like the 1-year anniversary of the series, which was insane. Like I'm pretty sure the final episode came out on the exact same day. Like I don't even know. But so it was fun to work on. I didn't know anybody at this time. Not really. I don't think I did. I'm trying to remember when I first met Okoto. Yeah, I have no idea. It was so long ago, but the series was such a fun thing to work on. It was a nice pastime. It was something for me to do. It was fun. I had started other series, but they never really took off as well as Bio-Rama did. Bio-Rama was my flagship series on my channel. It's what I did, and I loved season 1. I personally loved working on it. It had a nice ending, I think. While there are a lot of plot holes, and maybe it's really hard for some people to sit through, I personally love season 1. It's just so much fun for me to sit through personally. So then came season 2, which I wasn't really excited about. After season 1, I was like, all right, let's continue. And season 2, I just didn't like. A lot of the episodes were unscripted, which gave it a really rushed, bad feeling. And that would become the standard for Bio-Rama. I just wouldn't do scripts, and that would result in most of the episodes being pretty poorly made. Or if I did do scripts, they'd be heavily modified, which would suck. So, uh, yeah. Um, Again, I didn't like season 2 at all, but I liked doing the movie. Bio-Rama the movie was fun, although it did create a lot of stress for me and my brother. We fought a lot on production of the movie, and my brother's the one who voices Tahu, Gali, and Onua, so he's kind of the main actor of the series. I mean, I couldn't do it without him if he's watching, which I doubt. But so yeah, we had a little bit of arguments here and there, but nothing too bad. The movie was fun though. I generally like the first 50 minutes of the movie. After that, I think it just kind of falls apart. But I legitimately think the movie was well done. Um, not well done. That sounds mean. I just enjoyed doing it. It may not be perfect or whatever, but it was just fun to make in general. Um, so after the movie, I felt really happy, and then season 3 came around, and I was really unprepared. I tried so long to get the plot of the season down, and I couldn't do it. I was trying to figure out a plot for the entire season, and I just couldn't really figure out what I wanted to do, and thus the season ended up being the exact same thing as season 1 and 2. You got the peaceful times at the beginning, and then it builds up to a giant battle at the end. That's basically exactly what that's exactly what every season is. And I really wanted to change it up for season 3. I really wanted to be unique. At the same time, I was taking a lot of inspiration from stuff like Fodham and Tales of Home and House Legacy. I was taking a lot of inspiration, and it got to the point where Bio-Rama season 3 was its own thing. Sorry about that, guys. It became its own thing. And I was not happy with that at all in the slightest. I didn't want it to be its own thing. It just kind of became its own thing. Which I never wanted it to become. I never wanted it to be. Sorry, no, I forget what I was saying. I was just going off. It became something it wasn't. Bio-Rama was always supposed to be my thing, and then it started evolving into something that it wasn't. It was no longer my thing. That's what I was trying to say. Sorry if I got a little confused there. I was just reading something else. So yeah. So that happened, and season 3 is the most disappointing season of the series. There's a lot of bad episodes. There's moments I like. Episode 3, I think. No, was it episode 3? Either episode 3 or 4. I can't remember. Whichever one had Umrak and Kierman. I like that episode. I like parts of the episode before the finale. I like that. Overall, there are some moments I like, but overall, season 3 just kind of felt disappointing, exactly like season 2. But season 3 hit harder because it had a pretty poor ending, in my opinion. And this is where I want to address something. A lot of people are mad with the ending of Bio-Rama. A lot of people are confused. Like, people want alternate endings or stuff like that. First of all, first and foremost, I have taken apart all the G2 sets. Every set that I had built has now been taken apart. I didn't want to do it, but I needed parts for Mox. I wanted to build fellow Hapori members. I wanted to do bunch of different characters for Renzo, so I'm not rebuilding them. I don't ever really plan to. I don't think I will. So that is gone. I'm sorry. That I'm not going to rebuild them. At least I don't plan to. So yeah. Even if I wanted to do another final episode, it would be an arduous task, and I wouldn't want to rebuild all those sets again. So yeah. So yeah, no alternate ending. I'm not making a new ending for the series. The ending's fine, and that's another thing I want to address. The ending is bad, I'll admit. Some people have different responses to it. Some people are happy that it's over. Some people don't care, whatever. So here's the deal. At least it ended. That's the best defense I can give it. The series ended. I was not having a fun time. I was debating canceling it before I even put out the final episode. It was just becoming such a rough task. I didn't want to work on the series anymore. My brother and I were fighting. And it just got to the point where it was like, all right, it just got to that point. So I decided, hey, you know what? And then I got some inspiration from some Hapori members. And then I rushed out to finish the episode. And that was the problem. The episode was rushed. I did it all in one day, and it really shows. The final battle is extremely rushed. I didn't even get my brother to voice Tahu. People are saying everything after that. What I like, I will admit, I legitimately like everything after the final battle, because it kind of, as one of my friends reminded me, it feels like old school Bio-Rama, which is I'm glad. Um, I'm glad, and yeah, I really enjoyed doing the last part of the episode. It was nice, basically saying goodbye to all these characters. They each got screen time. They each got a line. Maybe not every character got a line, but some characters, like Destroyer got a line. Freaking Johnny Thunder got a line. Just old recurring characters. Some characters didn't make it in the finale, which I'm really upset about. But like Korgot, Kavoda, they didn't make it in the finale. Um, who else? Any of the beasts did not make it in the finale. That's because they had been taken apart previously. A lot of the creatures, yeah, just stuff like that. Which was, whatever. I know. So, yeah, overall, I was happy about ending the series. I still have a little bit of a gap. It feels weird. There's like a gap inside of me. I don't really know how to explain it. I guess it's just from the thought of ending my series, especially when I've been doing it all this time. But at the same time, I'm much relieved. I don't have to work on Bio-Rama. I don't have to worry about doing Bio-Rama scripts, but I guess that hasn't occurred to me yet inside my mind or whatever, because I still kind of have that stress going on. So I don't know what it is. And I don't work that hard. I'm not like Thatch, who puts so much time into his videos, or like anybody else, like Okoto. I'm not like them. I don't put that much time in my videos. I usually really rush them. Even Renzo episodes are usually pretty rushed out in like one day or so. Like when I film an episode nowadays, it's pretty much like just push it out in one day, which is unfortunate, but it's just what I do. I've been trying to not do that anymore, and it feels weird, but it's a system that I'll have to adjust to. Like, I'm just saying, I've already started filming Renzo episode 4, and while I'm not happy with the raw footage, I've already started filming. So it's better than not filming at all, right? I've actually started, and I'm actually trying to take my time. The script is not done. I'm trying to write the script. I'm still having a little bit of trouble with Renzo, I'm not going to lie. Because this episode specifically is harder to work with because I'm not going to say why, but I'm working with characters that aren't really the easiest to work with. So, yeah. Someone mentioned that I look tired. Yes, I am very tired. I got a bad sleep today. Whatever. That's off topic. Again, sorry, this is a live stream. I know it's pretty weird, and I'm wasting a lot of time here. It's a long video. But overall, I set out what I wanted to do. Bio-Rama was a series. I basically, I created this world and these characters that I generally enjoyed working with for a while, but then it got to a point where the story just became it became too long. It became too confusing. There were way too many plot holes. I don't know. It just got to the point where I felt like the series had just overstayed its welcome. And then from that it's kind of, I'm trying to put this in the right words. From that, I don't want to say, oh, I created the Hapori universe or whatever, because I didn't. I really didn't. It was all efforts due to everyone. It was all thanks to people like Thatchmac, who freaking he created Camilio, who's the perfect bridge for crossovers. He's a perfect character to kind of create these. Thatch's concept alone essentially created a universe or a multiverse. And yeah, obviously it's not spoilers, but a lot of our series are connected, and that's, it kind of formed that way. Stuff like Bio-Rama and House Legacy are definitely connected. Tales of Home, as you've seen, there's just so many references. They're not just shout outs, they are legitimately in the same universe. And that's another thing. Bio-Rama is not supposed to be real life. I mean, okay, so let me this is going to be tricky to explain a little bit. Bio-Rama, so a lot of people think that Bio-Rama is the series that happens in my real life. Like every event in Bio-Rama happened in my real life. That's not true at all. Bio-Rama is more of an alternate universe because there's a lot of events. There's like people buy sets. Like sometimes characters in the show will buy sets and I won't buy the set instead. That doesn't happen in real life. I've bought every set, obviously. I mean, the sets haven't bought sets. It's weird. It's confusing. I've kind of created, like, I go on vacation a lot in Bio-Rama, which I don't go on vacation that much. So, yeah. But the series, what was I talking about? Yeah, so there's a lot of inconsistencies, and obviously that is because it's not a real world. It's Bio-Rama. It's something complete. It's a completely separate universe from real life. That's what Bio-Rama is. It's just another universe in the multiverse, which obviously is not a spoiler. We call it the Houseverse. But yeah, I don't want to say too much. I don't know if I'm giving anything away right now. It feels like I am. I don't know. There's a lot to talk about, and this isn't really the place to talk about. Sorry about that. I'm not sure if you guys can hear my Skype notifications. I'll just rewatch the video. But I created Bio-Rama out of Revitalical, and series like House Legacy was born from Bio-Rama. I'm so glad that so many people have created series and that I've met so many awesome people like Okoto, Kosai, Thatchmack, the entire Hapori. I wouldn't have done it without Okoto, I feel like. I feel like if I never met Okoto, or it's hard to say. I feel like if I never met Okoto, I wouldn't have a place in this community. Wouldn't be where it is today. I feel like I'd probably give up on it a long time ago. I feel like I would have never met any of these people. So really, I gave it all to Bio-Rama. Now it's Renzo. I definitely have to admit I have a soft spot for Renzo because it's a series I enjoy doing a lot more. But overall, Bio-Rama is a series that I care a lot about, or did care a lot about. And even though it may have not gotten the ending that it deserves or whatever, it still did what I feel like it needed to do. It still had a moment where it still had its time in my life, and that time is over. It's just not, it's not what I want anymore. It's not what I want to do. I want to do more original stories. I want to do my own series. I want to have my own universe, basically. Essentially, I want to do whatever I want, really. And while I am restricted by some things, I'm a lot less restricted than I am ever. But Bio-Rama is super restrictive to work in that world because I've set up all these rules. And yeah. I set up all these rules and laws and stuff, and it was just got way too convoluted to even follow. But with Renzo, I can do basically essentially whatever I want. And that's all I really care about. Renzo's my own story. Renzo's my own unique take on the series. Again, as I mentioned on the stream, or as Okoto mentioned on the stream, I'm not done in the Houseverse. I will be helping Okoto write Kieran's Legacy, which I'm really excited about. And obviously that is kind of a big step. I mean, it's kind of like you guys might think I tried to escape the Houseverse. Not really. I just wanted to escape Bio-Rama because it just wasn't fun to work with the series anymore. But with House Legacy, it's a fun, or not House Legacy, with Kieran's Legacy, it's gonna be a unique little adventure. But yeah. Anyways, that's really all I have to say. I don't want to drag this on for too long. Like I said, I don't want this live stream to go over an hour. I want to get this video out. I was going to make this like big edited video, but I figured it was just nice to talk to you guys, hear what you had to say directly in the comments. And if you guys still want to watch this video, it is up on my channel. I got a comment here about Bio-Rama. I answer this. Was the Kopaka being a father to Tahu as a joke? Yeah, obviously it was a joke. Like, Kopaka is essentially the father figure in Tahu's life. I know I shouldn't be answering this on the stream. I'm not going to answer any more questions because it just, I mean, if anyone's watching this video, this video is made for people to actually watch it. It's not made for people to watch it as a live stream. It's made for people to watch it on my channel. just whenever to go come back and rewatch this video, because these are my final thoughts on my series that I miss gravely. I don't think I'm going to talk about Bio-Rama ever after this. I really don't have much reason to. So this is essentially the final words that I have to say to Bio-Rama. Overall, a fun series. Excuse me. Fun series at the start. Got a little bad, but I will always have a soft spot for it. I always will enjoy the time that I spent making it. Yeah, I will always enjoy something about it, even if I claim to hate it or whatever. I will still always have a little soft spot in my heart for the characters and the story. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Renzo Mox, and goodbye.